What's up, YouTube? We are here today with another POE tool and POE currency video. So today we're going to be talking about the official Path of Exile trade website. So there are a couple of different trade websites and trade apps that people use in order to search for items, in order to search for their own listed items, in order to flip currency, in order to look for specific things for their build, uniques, rares, jewels, divination cards, breach splinters, fragments, you name it, you can get it on these different trade websites. Well, since Grinding Gear Games has released their own official trade website, I've been using this particular trade website. It's wonderful. It's got a couple of different features. The UI is set up a little bit differently than some of the other tools, but hopefully if you're new to the game, then you don't have to worry about, hey, I'm relearning UI. You can simply learn UI for the first time. So really quickly, a breakdown of the site. When you first go to Path of Exile trade, up at the very top, you can search for a listed item. You can type in a unique item that you want. So let's say, for instance, that you want the Baron helmet because you're playing a strength-based summoner, or let's say, for instance, you want a level 20 Blade Vortex gem, or let's say, for instance, you're looking for a Tabula Rasa to level with, right? You can simply type in the specific name of the unique that you're looking for. You want to make sure that you're in the current league that you're playing in. You can look in either Incursion, Hardcore Incursion, Standard, or just regular Standard Hardcore. You can sort by players who are only online, which is nice. So in other words, the generation, the listing that comes back when you are searching shouldn't show you any players that are currently offline. They could show you players who are AFK, but it won't show you players who are currently not signed in. Now, you can quickly categorize and search for particular types of items. So let's say, for instance, you're looking for a one-handed melee weapon, or let's say you're looking for a ring, then you can find that. Let's say you're looking for a particular jewel. Are you looking for an abyss jewel or a regular jewel? You can really customize the category that you're looking for. You can even customize the rarity that you're looking for, a normal, magic, rare, unique relic, or any non-unique, which is great. If you're looking for particular rares for your build, so maybe you're following a build guide and it's got particular rares that have got particular rolls on it, but maybe there's uniques that also roll those same stats, you can search for simply any non-unique, so that way you won't have your search essentially cluttered with a bunch of uniques that share a particular stat that you're searching for. You can do some basic armor filters, some basic socket filters if you want it to be a 6 socket, if it's a chest piece or a two-handed weapon, or of course if you're going for, you know, a max socket helm or gloves or boots. You can look at requirements, whether or not it's got particular level requirements. So if you're looking for leveling gear, so gear to help you as you are progressing through Acts 1 through 10, you can look for that. If you're looking for a particular number of links, so if you're looking for a 6 link, bada boom, you can just put that in and it's going to generate for you a search that only shows you all of these different preferences that you put in. You can put in mod filters, whether or not you've got empty prefixes, empty suffixes, if you want to craft on it. So if you're just looking for a crafting base. If it's a map that you're looking for and you want to complete your atlas, you can put in your map qualifiers here. For miscellaneous things such as quality or gem level or item level or gem experience percentage, whether it's an elder item, shaper item, whether it's alternate art or not, if you're a collector and you're in standard and you want to search for that, you can do that. And then if you want to set any other trade filters, you can do that. So let's show you really quickly. If we do nothing, this is what we get back. It's going to show us everything that's on the market right now, and it starts with the lowest, and then it'll scale up to the next highest. And it orders things based on the going market value for chaos and for exalts. So the cheapest thing right now that's being listed is an alteration, something for 1 orb of alteration. So you can always clear that out in order to reset your search, and then go back to show filters in order to search once again. Let's say, for instance, we're looking for a ring that is rare, and let's say we want to have on it some resistances and some life. So we can go into here into stat filters, simply type in life. We want maximum life, and then we'd like, let's say, some fire resistance on it. You can search for that ring, and once the website loads, it's going to give us some results. Looks like it didn't like that search query. Let's look again. Maximum life and some resistances. Let's look for fire resistance. Let's see here. Oh, and we want any non-unique is what we're looking for. Let's see what we come back. All right, so this is what's being sold. A bunch of these aren't going to be very valuable to us. So let's say, for instance, we're looking for something with the best life roll possible on a ring. So we can simply select the stat that we want to sort by, and we're going to sort by the highest stat line. So we're going to click on that stat, and now take a look. The lowest life that you can get is 3. The maximum life you can get is 79. That's the number 1 roll. That's the tier 1 roll on a ring that you can get, the best roll. And we've got it, again, listed in the lowest, from the lowest currency up to the highest currency in descending fashion. Let's say, for instance, as we're looking through these rings, we go, oh, you know what? There's another stat that I wanted on here that I'd also like to have. Let's say it's fire resistance. What's the max fire resistance that a ring can roll? Well, we're going to select that. We're going to say 48 fire resistance. Okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to say the maximum life that we wanted to search for was 70 to 79. That was the tier 1. So we're going to put in 70 as the minimum, which means that it's going to be, we're only searching for rings that are tier 1. And then the maximum fire resistance is like 45 to 48. So let's put in 45 here. And now let's see what the search comes back. Hey, now it's a little bit different. We've got something selling for a regal, some stuff for chaos. This is pretty great. But what if we wanted to add on a secondary resistance? Let's say we also need some cold resistance, and we also want that to be a max roll. Now we've narrowed our search, and now we start to see, oh my goodness, these rings are 15 chaos, 30 chaos, 30 chaos. Okay, so now we're looking at some high value items as we start looking. So hopefully this is a quick introduction into the Path of Exile Trade website. Hopefully that's helpful to you, and you'll be able to use it in order to generate all sorts of items that you need. If you're looking for the listed items, that's the demonstration that we did here. And in our next video, we're going to take a look at the bulk exchange, which shows you how to convert currency into various currency and how to sort by that. So stay tuned for more videos, as always, and getting to know how to use these various tools that are at our disposal to have all sorts of fun in Rayclast.